Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack. I'm not in my gloomy kitchen. This is the holiday special. Every year I take you with me for my holidays, and pretty much every year we go back to the same spot in Poland. So what we're going to do today, I will quickly show you my holiday coffee setup. Then we're going to brew some coffee, and at the end I will share with you a few clips from my holidays. What do you consider the perfect coffee setup for holidays? Well, you need something portable. I mean, if you travel by car, yes, you can pretty much take even your big double boiler if you want. If you go on a plane, if you want to stay light, then you need to reduce what you take with you. Definitely you need a coffee grinder. Last year I took Comandante with me, but grinding with Comandante takes so long. The coffee is great, the coffee tastes delicious. So this year I went for this K Ultra, a very good grinder and very fast grinder. You can grind the coffee, but you need to weight the coffee. We always check the weight of the coffee to be consistent. You could eyeball it, and possibly that's a solution. I took my good old Felicita Arc, very good coffee scale. Unfortunately does not come with the case, so I have to take the box with me. As you can see, it has been used a lot. Now we need something to brew coffee. What is the best holiday brewer? Well, there are a few. What I've been using the most is the Areopress. So this is the Areopress Clear, the new one. It's so damn easy. So you wake up in the morning, you might be hangover like myself, as you can see. Put the filters in, you put some coffee. I use 13 grams of coffee. You put some water, I measure the water, but if you don't have a scale, you can eyeball everything here. Wait 2-3 minutes, push it, and you have a cup of delicious coffee. Depending which grind settings you choose. If you choose very fine, it will be kind of close to Americano. If you use a different recipe and the coarser grind settings, it will be more towards the filter coffee. Lots of experiments you can do with just this one. Not expensive, fits every bag. I think that's probably one of the best, if not the best, holiday coffee makers. By the way, you will find most of the things that I show in the description, the links from Amazon, and I can even earn some small commission for a beer or two. Now, we are coffee geeks, we want espresso. There are coffee shops there, down there. You have to walk like 25 minutes. I went to few and it was disappointment, as you would expect. But I found one that was okay. They were using LilyDrip machines, by the way. If you want to make an espresso, what would you take? Last year I took Flare Pro 2, which was great, but I sold it since. It was a bit too big. I end up with Picopresso. Everything you need fits in here. WDT, brush, collar. There is a tiny tamper, even a coffee spoon, and it's so easy. We will brew some coffee with that today. I also have this, I have Kalita filters, so yeah, any pour over, very easy on holidays. I wanted to take Korea and I forgot to take it, but I will show you how you can attempt to make your own flat bottom brewer as well, so it's worth staying till the end. For the coffee setup to work, you need two more things. You need coffee. Without the coffee, all of that will be kind of useless. I took some coffee that I've roasted myself. This coffee was very popular with my family. Very fruity coffee and very difficult to mess it up. Even if you don't follow the recipe, you know, you can still get those fruity notes. So we have coffee, we have brewing equipment. You need boiling water to make any coffee, apart from the cold brew. Every place I travel, there is always a kettle. I will take you down to the house and we're going to brew some coffee on the balcony. By the way, it's always a good time to click like and even consider subscribing to the channel. If you are first time here, the surroundings are usually less spectacular. Okay, so we are here. First we're going to make espresso. There is a main road, by the way, down there, so you may hear some noise. I normally use either 15 or 16 grams of coffee for that. I'm on the setting number 2.3. I'm going to use the coffee that I've roasted myself. That's the coffee from Thailand. We're going to pull a naked shot today, but you can put this one as well if you don't care. That's the filter basket. There is a collar. You can make everything even. Yes, it takes some time to prepare the pack, but the results are great. Tap it once on the counter, so everything is nice and even. And I do the pre-tamping, so I just put the tamper on top and remove it. And it's almost perfect already. You may use that brush now. Then you tamp it like if you were tamping for any espresso. Now this is a shower screen, so we put it on top and then we will screw it here underneath. But first, what I like to do, I like to preheat the water chamber. So I put the boiling water in. I do it before I start preparing the pack. So once the pack is ready, this is already very hot. You can do a few pumps, you know, to push that hot water through it. I also like to preheat the cup. I don't do it normally for my regular espresso, but here, by the time the coffee reaches the cup, it's often too cold for my liking. Once it's done, you just lock it. I would recommend to use boiling water. You lock the top. Okay, and normally I often see on the videos the people pulling from like a height, pulling those shots. And again, by the time the coffee reaches the cup, it's already cold. I will do it now, but that's not what I would recommend. And by the end, at the bottom, you should see some coffee, but it shouldn't coming down like water. If it's coming down too fast during the pre-infusion, 20 seconds by the way, that means you have to grind finer. If after 12 pumps you see no coffee whatsoever there, probably grind a little bit coarser. Slowly. And then I can enjoy coffee, drink it on the balcony with that kind of view. So what else would you like? So cheers guys. Good fruity espresso. It is delicious, it is thick, great body. I can bet any money that this is the best espresso you can get around here. And then you can sweeten it up with some local cookies if you want. What if you like a pour-over and you forgot your own pour-over equipment? Well, you can attempt to make it yourself, and I tried, and that's what I end up with. So that's the can. You can use a can of Coke. I cut the hole at the bottom. I mean, I don't have a proper tools. That's how it looks like. And it will fit nicely on top of the cup. Yeah, have a look. Should work. I'm going to use 13 grams of coffee and 200 grams of water. Honestly, I haven't tried it before. I was waiting for you guys. We will use that coffee that I mentioned. Let's brew some coffee. Swirl it a little bit. Coffee bed, as you can see. But you know what, as I always say, how it looks, it's a one thing, how it tastes, it's another. But if you have a view like myself behind me, then, well, everything tastes a little bit better. So cheers. So that's the triple fermented coffee, whatever it means. You can taste lots of awesome flavor notes. Not necessarily tropical, but kind of a fruity, cherries. Very, very nice. Nice level of acidity. Tastes like any good pour-over that I had. So yes, and you know what? Orea cost what? For 30-40 pounds. This one? Zero. Possibly just by watching this video I saved you a lot of money. Possibly I gave you some aluminium poisoning. Who knows? Okay guys, so that's my holiday special. I'm going back to enjoy my last few days here. In the comments let us know what is your favorite holiday setup. Maybe you have ideas for other DIY equipment, coffee equipment. Share it with us. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack. This is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.